For a long time, I've stated on the record that I want to know myself as I really am in truth. If I had only realized just how easy and how not a big deal that really is. I was prepared for it to be a giant heroic quest, and therefore it was. It's not difficult, and it's not meant to be difficult to know yourself as you really are in truth. And that knowledge is not being withheld from anybody, from you or from me. It is not knowledge that is dependent upon enlightenment. In fact, there's no reason at all to wait for anything. You can know yourself as you really are in truth today, this minute, just by wanting to. So I guess that's my message for today, is just how simple this is. And there are certainly teachings that point to just how simple this is. I think probably one of the most famous would be still and know that I am. Or sometimes that one is said also as be still and know that I am God. But I think that the strong tendency, even among those who know better, is to take that sentence and assume that those words are being spoken to you by somebody outside you, that God is over there and saying, shut the hell up, be still, and know that I am God. Or be still and know that I am. And that you, little you here, should empty your mind of thought and go, oh, yeah, you are. But that's not it at all. Be still. Yeah, just stop the kind of busyness that we do in order to cover up the knowledge of what we are in truth, which is sitting right below the surface. Be still long enough to just admit and maybe accept as much as possible that the entire universe is in here, inside. And that acknowledgement brings with it so much power, so much lightness, so much freedom, so much of an open channel so that your highest self can begin to feed you all the rest of the knowledge of what you really are. And so the rest of your journey becomes all about more and more accepting and opening yourself to the infinite vastness of what you really are, because let's face it, this first agreement or acceptance is only going to be just a tiny fraction of the agreement and acceptance and the full feeling that goes along with what you really are. And inevitably, it will show you those anchors, those fears, those beliefs that you're holding that keep you from soaring into infinite expansion. But when you know that the power is yours, those things aren't fearful. You recognize that it's just a choice. It's a choice to go on believing in old hurts or things that you feel have incapacitated you, or old terrors, or whatever it is. And you also know that you have a choice to stop believing in those things. It becomes a knowing that nothing is outside your own control, your own power. Control is a big word. It's probably, there's a lot that's outside your control. But the universe begins and ends with you. And your superpower is the power of choice. So right now, this moment, or not, you can choose to begin to know yourself as you are in truth. And all the way along, as the things come up that have caused you pain and fear and indecision and all of those things in the past, you have the power of choice to prefer the light over and over and over again. And this is a process that actually has absolutely nothing to do with enlightenment. Enlightenment goes hand in hand with it, but the desire to know oneself as the light, as the love, as all that is freely available in every moment. So I think that's just so incredibly juicy that I wanted to say so. That's it. Thanks.